You're listening to the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080 KSCO. Wait a minute, hold on. This is the best we've got? Really? No kidding. You're listening to the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080, 104.1 FM, KSCO.
KSCO plays the music, those favorites of yours. Good music is now the thing. The big band sound must have its fling. And here's the way to end those daily chores. Just listen to this favorite music of yours. Music, sweet melodious music. KSCO plays it just for you.
Scared the snot out of myself, dude. I can't even stay still, dude. I'm shaking. I'm nervous.
I'm yourself disturbed.
Wow, dude. You're not disturbed by those stories I just read you?
No, I thought they were really fun, exciting, interesting.
Holy cow,
and I love that bumper that we came into. We went from like 1947 into 2020. All in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I like
totally
that,
awesome.
right? It's about contrast.
That old bumper there, I think I've listened to KSCO many years. I've never heard that cool bumper before.
Well,
that was
one,
cool.
That one is 55 seconds long. Would you like to hear another one? Let's check this one out. This one is called Good Morning. Let's see what this one
is. Those are some, I love the tone of them. Absolutely fantastic.
Let's see what this one does.
Good morning.
Well, that's the morning show, right?
Hey, isn't that the
that's the
Saturday special?
No, that's the Saturday. Hey, everybody, it's me, MZ. I'm going to sing a song for you. Dave.
No,
Dave Michaels.
No, not yet.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, MZ.
Do you like fresh fish? I love fresh fish.
No, this is where he would say it.
Oh, you're right.
Good morning, Santa Cruz. He'd say something,
Hey, good morning, MZ.
Witty.
It's a beautiful morning out there, MZ. Are you going to do some singing for us?
If you want me to.
We've got MZ today, and we're going to be talking about the Santa Cruz City Council that we all love so much. No, that wasn't the bumper. That's a good one.
No, that's okay. Let's see.
That's a good one.
How about We Bring You Music? I think we've heard that one.
Is that the one that's got like those 1940s?
Oh, I like this one too.
KSCO in Santa Cruz.
Now that's the one, dude. That's the one right here where you do this. This is where you do this.
Oh boy.
KSCO in Santa Cruz.
That's the song.
That's what a pro does.
That's
nice,
the one
Dave.
right there. I like that.
That's good.
But here's the one now. I don't know who recorded this, and I feel like I'm disrespecting whoever did. I'm not a big fan of barbershop quartets.
Okay.
And this one, I shouldn't say it, but I already said what I want to say. I'm not a big fan of barbershop quartets. Check this out.
Okay.
In Santa Cruz and Monterey, AM 1080, KSCO.
That was a good one too, Dave. Yeah. Well, look,
That's the way to do
barbershop
it.
is kind of a lost art form, but that one from 1942 with that beautiful lady singing that lounge style sounds
Yeah,
like something
dude.
out of Martin Denny and MGM. I mean, just over the top. I love it. And yeah, the barbershop stuff, I like some barbershop, but a lot of it ends up being, sounds like guys are, constipated. I mean,
Yeah, dude, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
that. And just, get some fiber in your diet, guys.
fiber, yes. Does that work? I don't know. I'm not at that
Sure.
age where, I'm only at the age where the ears are getting real fuzzy.
Oh, man, that's
What am I
terrible.
supposed to do about that? I mean, I've tried to get tips from the audience and, tips on waxing I hate to think that I'm going to have to use like the razor, the electric razor to cut
dude,
the peach fuzz on the ears. Do you have fuzz? I can never see anyone's ears because we're in studio and they're constantly covered by headphones. But if I took these headphones off, you're going to see the hairiest ears that you've.
Oh, that's disgusting, Billy.
I know. I need to do something about it because we're going to be out at that Corlitas Hoop-de-Dooer doing our live comedy show.
Oh,
and
man.
I have to look good. I need to wax my ear. I need tips on ear hair removal. Go ahead, Dave. What do you got on board? You forgot? 479-1080.
Well, Billy,
you'd like to join the
I
show,
kind of wanted to.
Billy Armi,
I
Dave
freaked
Michaels.
myself out, Billy. I'm kind of scared now.
Well,
Didn't they give you the chills, those stories, and the whole alien and the forest thing,
No.
getting killed and stuck in the freezer, eating a dog, and that last hour was bananas.
Well, it does.
Wow.
I like it because I like to think that stuff doesn't really scare me.
Then you'll like this.
Yeah, I don't know. But
This
yeah.
nursery rhyme, Billy, is bizarre, dude. This one. Oh, let me start off with London Bridges falling down, London Bridges. You know what that song's about?
No, I don't.
The
Not
song,
really.
The
no.
song is about. Well, there are several theories behind the origin of this rhyme, but the only one that really stands out is the one about human sacrifice. It was believed that a bridge would collapse unless a human sacrifice was buried in the foundation. The practice is called immurement, which is the practice of entombing someone within a structure where they slowly die from a lack of food and water. That's what London Bridge
I
is
thought
falling.
that the mob just called that doing business as usual.
Right?
Maybe
the mob is onto something there. Maybe they're
they're
trying
in
to.
construction and they probably know something about creating a solid foundation. Maybe Vito's Pizza Shop on the corner of whatever. I mean, look, Uncle Vinny is, you've put flowers next to the hole in the wall windows serving the dollar slices. I don't know. Look, it's a weird time. Do you think that has anything to do with the Queen of England?
I don't know, but I don't think the mafia is selling $1 slices of pizza, Billy.
Well, this has been back in the 1942, I mean, if your buddy, like, let's say a friend got into a gambling debt in the 1940s, and then the next week he didn't show up, he's probably in the foundation of somebody's corner store.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Don't say the rest of that.
How does your garden grow?
Oh, jeez.
With silver bells and cockle shells.
That's disgusting.
And pretty maids all in a row.
What does that mean?
So check this out.
I can't. I don't even know what you just
I'm
said.
gonna tell
What
you.
does that even mean?
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells.
Why is it
and
quite contrary? What's contrary about it?
I don't know, Billy.
Sorry.
The Mary referred in this rhyme is Mary the First, daughter of King Henry VIII, and his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. England was divided between Catholics and Protestants. When Mary came to the throne, she wanted to convert England to Catholicism again. Her short reign was marked by the execution of thousands of Protestants. So, I don't think it says here, but when they say, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? The garden that they're talking about is the burial grounds where she has killed she buries all the people who oppose her. These are all the bad people.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So when she says, they say, how does your garden grow?
Yeah, how does your garden grow? So you're not going to...
She says, with silver bells.
Yeah.
Now, silver bells were torture devices. These were, if you want to think of clamping your thumb on a table and squeezing it in a vise against the table until it became paper thin.
That's what
silver bells were.
Now, this is freaking me out.
They would clamp down your thumb and keep squeezing it until there was nothing left. I mean, there was skin that would just get...
That's horrifying, yeah. I mean...
And cockle shells. These were things that were placed on the genitalia of her enemies.
Yeah?
These were torture devices that would have be placed. And Pretty Maids All in a Row, these were a reference to the hundreds of women that she had burnt at the stake.
Wow.
So when they ask her, how does your garden grow? She's saying it grows very well, and it's because of all the bodies that she had put in there, and the garden is decorated with torture devices.
Yikes. Boy, that's a bit of history that was lost to me, you know.
3 blind mice is the same thing. 3 blind mice. See how they run? They all ran after the farmer's wife who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? Well, they were referring to 3 Protestant bishops who got on Mary's bad side, and they were burned at the stake as well. For heresy.
Not a good time to get on that woman's bad side, I'll tell you. Jeez.
Ring around the rosy. We talked about that, didn't we?
Isn't that something to do with poisonous...
the rosy from the rhyme is a rash that covered those who contracted the disease, the Great Plague. The smell of the bodies which they tried to cover up with a pocket full of posies. The ashes were the cremated remains of the deceased as well. They all did fall down.
Boy, that's a bummer, Dave.
And this one, here we go round the mulberry bush. You know that one?
I've heard that song. I kind of even know how it goes. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Yeah. Here we go around the mulberry bush, something in the morning.
So early in the morning, yeah, that's what it is. It's a reference to female inmates getting their exercise. They would run around the mulberry tree for exercise out in the yard.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
It's weird that as a kid we hear some of these and then we have that's odd. Yeah.
You've heard the term peeping Tom, Billy?
Well, yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. I was never called it, but, I like to make jokes about peepers.
Somebody was talking about a flasher, and it's kind of the same kind of, I don't know what's going through their head, but they're kind of nasty.
They're a little bit nasty.
The name comes from the legend of Lady Godiva. Her naked ride through the streets of the Coventry in order to persuade her husband to alleviate the harsh taxes on the town's poor. She was begging him, you got to get rid of these taxes. It's killing the people. They're too poor. They can't afford it. And he says, well, I'll tell you what. I'll do it if you ride through town naked.
What's that about?
I don't know. But
Wait, hold on. What's that about? If you ride through town naked, as some sort of a dare, just to see if she actually cares about the people? So I like that. So what ends up happening?
So what ends up happening is her or her guard, somebody, goes through town and tells everybody, hey, Lady Godiva is going to be riding through here. You are not to look out the window. You're to stay in your building, in your house, and not look. Because she's going to ride through town naked. She's going to do it. And you're not to look.
Yeah.
One guy, a tailor, couldn't help himself, and his name was Tom. And he had to look out the window as Lady Godiva was riding through town with long hair, which covered her bits. So I don't think he really saw anything, but he did what he was told.
Now, do you think that if they would have caught him peeping, he would have been executed?
I don't know.
Because was the idea that, hey, Lady Godiva, get on the horse, you're going to ride through town, and then all of her people that work for her kind of went through the town and said, hey, look, she's going to come through, the tax are going to get lowered, but don't be out here. We do not, she's doing you a solid, right?
Yeah, she's doing you a favor,
right. So then maybe the idea that this guy, as much as it's cool now, like, if he would have got caught, boy, he would have caused some big problems, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's the best of Flight 1080 on AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz.